Here's a question. Should sex offenders be banned from Facebook? That's how the Young Turks, when they covered this story very well, that's how they asked it. But I'm going to ask this. Should sex offenders be banned from social media? There's a guy, Packingham, as he is a sex offender, and he had sex with a 13-year-old girl he pled guilty to. As it says here, Packingham was added to the sex offender registry in 2002 after he was arrested for having sex with a 13-year-old girl and pleaded guilty. He was given a suspended jail sentence, but was later arrested for a Facebook post in which he thanked God for not receiving a traffic ticket. I have to say, when in the world are you free? When are you free? If you are not in prison, you're not in jail, you're not on probation, I think do what you got to do what you want to do. And I know there's a lot of people that would be pissed hearing that, but then again, what's the point of being free if you're not free? I'm not saying, he should or he's obligated or anything to go and have sex with 13-year-old girls or anyone actually, but what I'm saying is he should be able to use the social media that he wants to use. His lawyer argued that vague laws such as this can prevent registered sex offenders from searching news websites due to their social networking components, which I agree, but I think searching Facebook or Twitter or anything else, I think that is what should be allowed. I mean, he is a free person, so let the free person do the things a free person would do. That is the point of freedom. You can't call it a free nation if you're going to imprison someone even when they are out of prison. So I think letting him go free to do whatever he wants to do that's not going to violate the law in general for anyone else should be all right. Robert Montgomery, North Carolina's senior deputy attorney general, he says it has to be remembered that these are sex offenders who have been convicted of sex offenses, and they should be cut off from sources of information that they can use to perpetuate their crimes against children. And so they are being cut off from these particular websites, but they have other means in which they can gather news, that they can communicate with friends, that they can share pictures. I have to say, yes, they are sex offenders, but they have sex offended. If someone's a sex offender, they're continuing to do it, then why let them go free? There's no point in freedom if they are continuing their habitual actions. So once you're out, then I would say you're no longer it, and restore voting rights. I don't see what's so hard about that. One person, a Supreme Court Justice, Elena Kagan, she at least acknowledges that while all 50 governors and all 100 senators use Twitter, or at least some hold an account thereof, that this should be looked into. And I don't think it should be looked into. I just think let the man search what he wants to search. If he wants to look at some kind of weird porn or something like that, let him. That's his choice. Let him do what he want to do. If it keeps him away from actual living beings and sexually offending them, then let him have at it. Let him do what he want to do. I can go to a lot of other statistics, but let the free man be free. That's what I'm saying. What do you all think about this? You think a free man should be free to do what he wants to do? I mean, I would say put him back in prison then if you're just going to monitor him and have him on this weird unofficial probation. So tell me what you think. Let everybody else know what you think down in the comments below. Click that bell for notifications. And please subscribe. This is Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.